Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Newcastle Jets in the EFL career mode. Start today's episode off with our second game of the group stage of the Papa John's Trophy against Scunthorpe Town. I'd noticed, I should have shown you guys beforehand the group stage table, but I'd noticed the team we'd played against first, I can't remember their name off the top of our head, had lost against Scunthorpe, so I only needed a draw to get through to the next round. So I've picked a fully rotated squad here, give people a bit of a chance who haven't had much of a run here, and you'll see us create a chance early. Pena, oh, beautiful volley, but they come up with a great save there. So yeah, looking at blokes like Pena and Valentine Ewell and Mikkel Tadze, yeah, the Georgini. Well, he comes from Georgia anyway. He's actually got a couple of international caps and some youth caps for Georgia. Not sure how to pronounce his name. Georgian? Is that what you'd say? As I'm fuming there as Yuli misses another chance. But we set up like we always do off a corner. And here we go, big. I think McGowan was one of the few people to get a start from our normal regular 11. But we come through there, and I think that was Pena. The ball bounces out, like I said. Chaos as usual from our set plays, and a beautiful finish to put us 1-0 up. From there, I was always confident that we could go on and at least get a draw here. Moving into the second half, and Scunthorpe knocking the ball around well. Like I said, in the box there, it's hard to get the ball off from the border. I'll repeat it regularly. The border seems glued to the AI's feet, and they have a shot that ricochets off the post. And they're kind of pressing us here, and I'm feeling the pressure. And there, we let in the goal, and oh my God! So FIFA 22 has had its first patch, and apparently they've nerfed the goalkeepers. They felt the goalkeepers were too overpowered. But check out Noah James in here, deputising for Jack Duncan. Oh, he won't want to see that again. That was awful, but it was okay because pretty much straight off the kickoff, we worked the ball upfield, sweated across the front, yelled Valentine Ewell, and we put it near stick, as you'll see again, and we finish. And I love this celebration from Ewell, tapping the badge. He loves playing at the club. We love him here, even though he hasn't been getting much of a run in our first team this season. We do love him at the club. I know in real life he's one of my personal favourites, as we see Scunthorpe put the ball just wide. Yeah, Utley is absolutely one of my personal favourites. Effort he puts in. He doesn't always have the first touch, but just, you know, he's going to go out there 100% every time. And he just gangly and awkward, makes things tough for defenders, and he's just a pleasure to watch from me. As we move into the press conference before our our next game against Tranmere, and I've got to tell you, before this next game against Tranmere, I was like, I've been into 2 pre-game press conferences, and I've gotten flogged 3-0 both times. As you see here, King Cameroon, Oliver Boomel, 9 goals, and so far he's the top scorer in AFL League 2 at the moment. But yeah, as I was saying about Yuli, I don't know what it is. A lot of people like the flair players, people who can do things, just open the game up and that. Me, I guess it's because I'm just such a trier out there myself. Like, I'm not that talented. But I'll tell you what, I'll go out there and give it everything that I have every time that I play. And I guess that's why I feel like those players who maybe aren't the best technically, but just go out there, give it everything, and make sure their opponent doesn't get away with anything. I just really love them. As we see Murnane storm down from left wing back, and oh, what a finish. Got to admit, was happy with that. Elsie just before half time here, bringing the ball up past halfway, out to Hoffman, cuts it back. The King Cameroon, oh, nice save from the keeper there. Looked like Boomel struggled to get the ball out from a bit from under his feet there. It was hard finish there. Somewhere along the line here, I think I've missed their equalising goal. But anyway, we'll carry on. Mistakes happen. Hopefully it's maybe I've just been talking too much and We've missed the goal, but hopefully you guys got to see it. You see there, Silvera go close, just wide. It would have been a beautiful finish. I'm pretty sure the keeper got a finger to that. That was going top bins, I'm sure. The keeper comes up with a strong save again here. But following corner, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to whip it in. And McGowan, oh, he's such a freak. We brought him in on a free transfer. He was a free agent, had no club. He's an Australian. Let's bring him to Newcastle. We needed a centre back. And honestly, he'd be up there. He must have scored 4 or 5 goals so far this season. Just a pleasure to have at our club. And I'm thinking, oh yes, another win in the league here. This is so good. And oh, heartbreak in the 86th minute. Tranmere get the equaliser, and they're happy about it. I'm not so happy about it. And I was just like, oh, that would have been so good. As you know, we struggled for form, but just started to find a bit of form, and to get another win there would have been really, really good as we move into our next away game against Leighton Orient. Banging into Olsen early, and like I said, the nerve keepers, he's gone near stick there. I think that's gone straight under him, honestly. Then Leighton Orient manager wouldn't be happy with that. And it wasn't too much later into the game, into Silvera, 2-0 up, and I was just thinking to myself, there's a couple of times here where I've been 2-0 up and then gotten rolled 3-2, or it's finishing a 2-0 draw. Because what happens, I think I've said this before, is the AI automatically goes to constant pressure, and then it's really tough to work the ball around coming out from the back. And I found that in this game, that, once I went 2-0 up, the ball was just almost hemmed into my half. You see Big Jack come up with another good save. Maybe all keepers have been nerfed except for Big Jack. I can tell you what, I'm not going to be complaining if that turns out to be the case, because he's having an amazing season, Big Jack. Honestly, I said earlier in the playthrough that kind of Jack, he polarises the Jets fans. Some of them like him, some of them don't. He seems to be a real confidence player. If he gets down in confidence, well then he seems to struggle out there, but you see him in our playthrough, he's not struggling for confidence or determined to hold on to the clean sheet, and we will finish up 2-0 winners away from home against Leighton Orient, and I'm so excited. We're back, we're on a roll, and I'll catch you guys in the very next episode.